Namaste, Jai Bharat. Saudi Arabia is trying to make a group that's Saudi with other 14 countries. They call it as Maritime Defense Security Grouping. 14 nations supposed to be. Interestingly, Oman is not in that. United Arab Emirates is not in that. But two shady characters, Pakistan and Bangladesh, are in that. They will not be contributing, but they will be taking more. Pakistan's nation is that they have nothing to give you, but they would want to take everything from you, and they will keep promising that they will give things. There are also different other groupings. This one, another shady grouping is shaping that is focusing on Iran with some other nations. Similarly, there is Greece, Cyprus, etc. They also have got an understanding. Now, these groupings are not going to behave like the both European wars behavior of the past. There shall be war, but not the kind of war which they used to fight like the European wars. This is a different kind of war. That's, you can call it as economic war, corporate war, the geopolitical competitive kind of war, etc. Where, look at what Iran is doing. They were trying to control Strait of Hormuz. They would want money, they would levy, and somebody else wants to control some other creek. Somebody else wants to control, Gibraltar these days. So at this rate, one another people are trying to suffocate one another for economic gains. In a way, each one is trying to make economic gain for oneself is justified because the present time doesn't speak of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam as the Hindus says. And again, as the Hindus say, the different yugas they speak about, and distinct yugas will have distinct yuga dharmas. Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, then repetition. Part of the concept of time is cyclical, so repetition. Into Manvantaras and so on, Kalpa, Manvantara, etc. That's how part of the chronology goes and works. Interesting for someone who is interested, one can read. So, Kali Yuga Dharma is this negativity. So one has to live with that. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is a very sattvic kind of expression, feeling, thinking. That doesn't hold with this kind of geopolitics that we see. So one might suffocate another economically for one's own benefits and pressure. So these are the kinds of groupings people make. And Bharat, UAE, Israel have an understanding. We can't call it as an explicit kind of grouping, but then an understanding which is functionally maybe group. Functionally. But structurally it's an understanding. And Saudi, UAE have differences. Oman tries to stay away from this kind of complications and taking sides. So Middle East is no more a single unit of block. Middle East has functional fragments within, and someone who is very smart would use these differences to their advantages. That's a future possibility. When people have grown up and having differences among oneself, not very strongly but latently, but yet powerful differences are there, another person would take advantage most likely. But when you see something surprising in the future, don't be surprised. These things are natural course of movement in time. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.